Okay, so this week we got the next in the Hidden Arsenal series, Hidden Arsenal 2. It's our next big side set. Eventually these get a lot better, a lot more kind of viable to build a deck out of. But already we can see the difference here. Hidden Arsenal 1 had 15 supers and 15 secrets, so it was 30 cards total. This one is 60 cards, so already the double the card pool. We have 40 supers, 20 secrets. So we're opening the same amount of packs. Actually going to be harder for us to pull the cards we're looking for. But if we look back to Hidden Arsenal 1, we basically pulled every single good card out of that. All of us kind of did. We all have Catasters. We all had Bryonics. You know, it's probably better that some of the pulls out of these sets are going to be a bit more unique going forwards. So we have a few Naturia monsters in here. We got Beetle Rock, Fane, and also down here you can see we have Antjaw, Spiderfang, Rosewhip, and Cosmobeat. Rosewhip, very interesting card. Makes it so your opponent can only activate a spell or trap card once per turn. If you negate the activation, obviously I think that means you can activate another one, but if you negate the effect of the card, which is different from negating the activation, you're done. You have to rely purely on monster effects. But a lot of the Naturias, they kind of share similar effects where they are doing things either in reaction to your opponent or they're stopping an opponent's play. Rock can special summon himself from hand when a trap card is activated. Vayne can tribute itself and another monster to negate a trap, I believe. Beetle can change its attack and defense when your opponent activates stuff. Not the best. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother reading all the Naturias. The only one you really want to look out for is the secret rare section. We'll get to that in just 1 minute. We also have all the Gen X monsters in here. We got Gen X Controller there in the main set. A Gen X Controller is, you know, a level 3 normal tuner monster. The whole deck kind of revolves around Controller. It's all different effects that get you Controller or act as Controller or that you bring back your Controller. So it's interesting. It's like there's this one little robot that's piloting all these different machines. Now, the monsters themselves, not that great. There's a few Gen X monsters that are maybe worth talking about, and there's some in some of the later Hidden Arsenal sets. Gen X Ally Birdman, definitely one of the really good ones. Gen X Undyne, which we've seen in the main set, is also very, very good. So here we have Jirac Velo. This is a recruiter for the Jirac deck. They're all fire dinosaurs. When it dies by battle, you can special summon a Jirac with 1700 or less attack, which is actually a pretty decent stat line. Some of the Jiracs here, like Protops get bigger for every monster your opponent controls, so it is a 17 in the deck, but when it comes out, it might be a little bit bigger, maybe 18 or 19, which is a decent beater. Eventually, we're going to get Jirac Guaiba, which is probably the best one. Blast Fan is an okay Gen X monster. I know it is used as a combo piece in certain Divine Wind of Mist Valley decks. That is a card we don't have yet. Maybe we'll revisit this later. But honestly, we kind of already hit the end here of the playable super pool. The secret rares, again, much like the last Hidden Arsenal set, are where this really shines. The extra deck monsters that we get access to really start to help push some of the strategies we're already playing over the limit. So the first synchro monster we see listed here, Naturia Beast, by far the best card in the set. It's a level 5 Earth Beast synchro monster. You can only make it with an Earth tuner and an Earth non-tuner, so it's actually very limited as to what you can play this card in, and that's for good reason, because whenever a spell is activated, you can just mill 2 cards and negate it. That's not once per turn, that's not once per chain. It's crazy good. 2200 as well, you know, not terrible stat line, honestly. It's only level 5, so it's actually not too bad to make. Level 4 monsters are everywhere, and level 1 tuners are actually quite common, and we can special summon from the deck with cards like 1 for 1. So if you have a decent Earth pool, this thing is definitely a big threat. The next card we want to mention here is Duloran, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier. Keeps up the tradition of Ice Barrier synchro monsters just being way better than the main deck monsters. And I believe it needs a water monster for the non-tuner. Yeah, it does. And basically, Duloran can bounce your own cards back to your hand to gain attack. I believe this is now a hard once per turn. Back in the day, this wasn't, so you could use this to loop certain continuous spells and traps that maybe are a hard once per turn or would go to the grave if they left the field by other means. You can keep recycling them and reusing them over and over again, summoning multiple Dulorans. You could do something like Call the Haunted back a monster. If you bounce the Call the Haunted, it doesn't count as being destroyed, so the monster stays on the field. Or you use that monster's secret material, the Call the Haunted stays, you bounce it back to your hand, you set it again, you get to reuse it. Basically, it fucked the card economy completely, and it led to lots of degenerate loops, and this card ended up being banned for a while, or was it limited because of the hard once per turn clause. It actually recently came back because they changed the card text, but of course we always play it with the original card text so we can experience the cards as they were on release. Another card worth mentioning here, Fabled Grimro is a searcher for the Fable deck. On top of this, it is a 1700 beater, which can actually be quite relevant in some situations. We have a card here that became eventually a boss monster for the Tri-Brigade Lyrilisk and also to some extent the Fluanderese deck, that is the Mist Valley Apex Avian, a level 7 winged beast with 2700 attack, and once per chain when a card or effect is activated, he can target a Mist Valley, so himself, return it to the hand and then negate destroy the card. So he goes back to the hand, so if they have a means to get him out again next turn, he can do it all over again. Eventually, the Seaborg Link monster lets you cheat this directly from the deck, and that was a big problem. We have in here a great boss monster for the Fable deck, Fabled Valkyris. Very simple effect. Once per turn, you can discard a Fiend monster to draw one card. Very, very simple. He's also, of course, a massive 2900 beater. Just shy of the magic number of 3000 is still very, very impressive. We have some real stinkers in here. Just some synchros that are just a little bit too difficult to make for how good they are. Naturia Leodrake, definitely the poster child for this, is a level 9 Earth Beast synchro monster, 3000 attack, needs specifically an Earth tutor and an Earth non-tutor, and for that you just get no effect. Literally the same level as XX Saber Gothams, but has less attack and no effect. So there's literally no reason to ever make this if you own Gothams. But yeah, that's really just going to be it for the set. Again, these Hidden Arsenal ones, very, very small, very compact sets. We're opening less of them, of course, than we do the main sets as well. So we might not see a huge shake up to the metagame this week, outside of someone maybe pulling a Shuria Beast or a Duloran, or maybe some other shenanigans in here we haven't even mentioned. But, you know, I like these weeks because what we can do is we can sit back and we can ban more of Pierce's bullshit. Okay, 24 packs of Hidden Arsenal 2 starting now. Naturia Beast, first pack, that's pretty good. Some Jirak dude, I don't think he's very good at all. Genex Solar, he looks sick, but I'm not sure if he's any good. Naturia are funny, I don't know if they're very playable, but, you know. Naturia Guardian is terrible. Worm Queen, I don't think is good at all. Windmill Genex might be okay. Some of the Genex stuff might be semi-playable. Monolf. Or Monolf. Oh, cool! The big fucking Jirak boss monster. Okay, I might play Jiraks if they're half playable, because we do have a decent amount of Dino support cards. Thermal Genex, don't know if that's good. Blast Fan is a good card. I actually know that. Another Jirak Giganoto. Fabled Galabas. I'd like a Fabled Grimro if possible. More than one would be excellent. Geo Genex. Get all the Genex, guys. Thermal Genex. Leodrake. Probably one of the worst synchros ever printed. Thermal Genex. Daisojo. Tyrannus. Geo Genex. Can I get a Duloran? Okay, yes. Duloran in the last pack. We got our one Turbo Pack 3. Crossout is quite funny. Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Here it is. 6 weeks, 7 weeks too late. And a Regigura. Okay, whatever. I'll save that to my collection. I'll download it too to be safe. And then we also have to open our 7 Ebog packs. Okay. 7 of our Ebog 5Ds packs. There's a lot of stuff in here, so I could really get anything at this stage. I could really get anything. Holy shit. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is probably one of the 2 best cards in the set. And holy shit. Finally, which one was I already one of? I think it was the red. Finally a second red. Dimensional Alchemist, the 3rd Book of Moon. Sinister Serpent. This is kind of crazy so far. Solidarity Shrink. Synchronic Explorer. Breaker number 2. All quite good. Prisma's nice. Playset of Breakers. Spell Striker. Peacekeeper. I'd love a gear frame. DD Warrior Lady. Chevalier de Fleur is honestly maybe playable with Quick Draw. Hidden Armor is neat as well. Another DD. Finally! I finally own 3 Sakuretsu armor. Goblin Zombie also really cool. Second Compulse, I finally own 2 of these now. That's also really nice. There's some really nice just little pickups in here that I really want for ages. I think I also now have a playset of this, which is also quite strong. And the last pack is that another Soul Taker. Magical Citadel. Okay, the first pack obviously came out of the gate swinging, but I cannot complain. These are all really good. I will save that to my collection. Download the draft. and we'll get in the deck builder and see what we can kind of come up with that is worth playing over Frog FTK again. Okay, so this week we're playing a real boring piece of shit deck because I'm very worried about the FTKs everyone is playing. Connor, I predict, will be back on the Frogs. Pierce will do his crazy, insane shit again, and Adam is a bit of a mystery. But I think this deck is solid enough to where it can counter all of them. So the whole idea of the deck is you're playing the gadgets because, you know, they are cards that add more cards to your hand. Very simple. You're going +1 every turn. We're also playing, I think, 12 cards that are 1-for-1 removal cards. And the whole philosophy there is, you know, a gadget adds a card and then you trade 1-for-1. That means your opponent now has lost the card and you really haven't lost anything. You've used the card, but you've also gained one. They've just lost one. So over the course of several turns, the card advantage snowballs in your favor significantly. We're also playing several cards in here specifically to shut down the FTK strategies that we've seen, like the Frogs. So an example of this is King Tiger Wangu. I only have one of these, and he does unfortunately kill my own gadgets, but he also makes it so Frog FTK is 100% completely unplayable if he hits the field. So it's just an automatic win, pretty much. We are also playing 3 summon limit. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. So they, I don't know, special summon, swap, prog, normal summon, substitute. You flip summon limit, they can't play anymore. They're done. Same with Pierce's scientist deck. He summons scientist, he pays cost for scientist, flips summon limit, he's done. He can't do anything else. Also playing Chain Disappearance. It can banish Pierce's scientist. It can banish Connor's frogs, especially substitute. With every substitute banished, the deck doesn't do anything besides stall. And with Scientist gone, Pierce has to just play Catastrophe Turbo, which is, you know, still a pretty good deck. But you can also use this on like Deep Sea Diva, Sanga, and a bunch of other cards. I think Chain Disappearance is a really underrated card in our format at the moment. And because we're going to be so plus on card advantage, we can play stuff like Raigeki Break in here as well, because we're going to have the stuff to discard. And we're going to want to, because, you know, just and we're going to want to, because, you know, several turns of gaining advantage, we're going to have a pretty significantly big board in terms, well, the monsters themselves aren't that big, but there's going to be a lot of them. If they say just summon one monster that kind of threatens us, we just pop it. We swing for like 14, 13, 15, like over and over again. That's really going to add up over time. Just to push for game in those sort of situations, we have like 2 Gigantas in here. This works with all the gadgets. Of course, Breaker is in here again. He's one of the 1-for-1 removal cards. The other ones are, of course, MST, Sakuretsu Armor, and Smash and Ground. Very, very simple. We have just the usual kind of good picks in here. Wind Blast, similar reason to Raigeki Break, just kind of sets them back a turn. Compulse just deals with any Synchro monster. Blackhorn's the same thing. Fiendish Chain, just all-purpose negation. And Book of Moon is just the most versatile card in the game. We have an extra deck. We don't actually have any tuners, so we have no ways to summon any of these. These are for niche situations where, I don't know, we could creature swap the tuner for some fucking reason. You want to be prepared in case these ridiculous outside scenarios happen, because, you know, it doesn't really matter regardless. What's great about a deck like this is we can play a super low monster count, so we can just play all of the most boring cards in the entire game. And I hope to completely ruin the fun this week.
Oh my god, Ebog Prog fan hijacks live game.
We really should have got Ryan in to do commentary for this one, because it'd just be done so quick.
The worst episode of all time.
Asked to leave Progression Series playlist.
Alright, where is my dice?
Have you checked your butthole? Skeet up about a butthole.
Skeet it up.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck. Okay, GG's.
Good games.
Well played. Well played.
It literally might be GG's.
I am trying to click first, and it's not letting me.
Second. Don't you mean second?
You gotta click second.
Okay, there we go.
I'm starting to think we should ban Rock. It's a really good card.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say if I opened up this hand, I was not FTKing.
Okay, well, I have a surprise for you. I'm not playing Frog FTK.
Ooh.
But
he's still going first.
Penis deck.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
We
Finally.
don't have Gigant X yet.
And then we will set 3 cards.
Now, the curious thing
Anything
is
stand by main.
Oh yeah.
Drastic drop off.
Which has a picture of a gadget.
yeah.
I'm
Actually
trying to
pulled
move
2
to
of
stand by
those.
main, Niall, but
But yeah, dueling books being its
There we
usual
go.
self.
yeah, anything in stand by main.
Nothing.
Okay, well, I will like your play so much that I'll do something very similar.
Okay.
Oh.
Can't just do that, man.
We'll hit this in the end phase.
That is a Phoenix Wing.
Okay.
I can't
Yellow
wait.
gadget.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I cannot wait for this to
Rank
load on my
4.
screen.
Yeah, I'll make a Gear Gigant X.
Gigant X, yeah,
and,
yeah.
HG Group Box. Go to battle. Will
Yeah.
attack.
Take 1000 damage from my Marshmallow.
Let's go.
Okay, main 2, I'll just get it out of here. We'll set another card and pass.
Okay, I'm gonna Raigeki Break, discard Sangan to pop the new set.
The new one. Okay, you're not gonna like what you see here.
Yeah.
Summon them.
Oh man.
Okay, normal summon Deep Sea Diva,
Okay.
activate its effect.
Okay, I'll chain another summon limit.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So that's my second summon.
Mm-hmm.
So I cannot summon more than. Okay, go to battle
Yeah.
and attack over, I guess, the red gadget because it's the biggest one.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
For 4.
Normal green.
Yep.
Grab
Red.
red. Banish red for the big man.
Oh. Yeah.
The big boy.
Attack over.
200.
And then
12.
12.
12.
And then another 12. And then main 2 will set and pass.
What the fuck?
Start turn.
How has this happened to me like 2 out of the last 4 weeks?
Are you just breaking to bits?
Well, kind of.
Okay. No spoilies. No spoilies.
Okay.
The whole gang's here.
I need to do some maths.
I don't think you can OTK me either way. Oh, well, yeah,
Oh.
maybe you can.
Oh,
So I'm just going to show you. So there's a Sangan in my grave, there's
Yeah.
a Sangan in my hand, and there's a Sangan on fucking field.
Yeah.
oh, damn.
That is unfortunate.
We did say this would be a quick week.
I mean, gotta shout out the big man. I realized I should have been paying tribute. I haven't used Morphing Jar in a while, and Morbius is obviously a dead meme. We're on to minions now, obviously. Adam, what did you have for breakfast today?
This is a good bit where you ask Adam how his day went.
What did I have for breakfast?
Yeah.
I had toast.
Toast, me too. Did you roll again, or are you just like going
You
raw
know-
this time?
Who knows?
He's raw dogging RPS.
Curious. Let's see how this one goes.
Oh. Well, that's me. GG.
Ooh, okay. This is a strange one.
How many uni frogs are we talking here?
Not that many. Stand by main.
Yeah, that is okay.
That's okay. All right, we're going to do the thing. Normal
Yeah.
poison draw frog. We're going to fish a fishborg, and we're going to summon a swap frog, sending this to draw 1 card, and then we are going to thereafter.
Oh no.
Um,
It was a good attempt, Connor.
thank you. Okay. We're not too bad actually.
We're not too bad. I hope he just does the whole FTK now.
That would be
After
hilarious.
saying
Like,
that.
no, it actually wouldn't. No, don't do that, Connor, please.
No, I've just realized that I'm still running my gag extra deck instead of putting any usable synchros in it. So I'm going
do you
to
have any
fucking
tuners?
special summon.
Get this shit out of here, man.
Hold on. I'm going to move to battle main 2, and I'm going to overlay for Zeus. Okay, cool. I'll undo all that. I'll put this back. That is entirely my own fault.
Gigantic
What's I
split.
want
Not
to
even
do?
out in the TCG.
Okay.
Illegal card.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to bounce the swap frog to hand to get an extra
Extra frog normal.
frog normal summon, not set normal summon. So I assume it's not a set. You
No,
can't
it
set
has to be a normal, I think.
Yeah.
Because you have to be
I-
able to confirm that it is a frog.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
right,
why-
yeah.
That's why I specify. I am going to pitch Des Frog to special summon Swamp Frog.
Again.
Declare the effect to send something from deck, being a level 2 or lower water aqua monster. Is that alright?
That's fine.
Cool.
They had to say
cool.
aqua in there. I was trying to test if he could send Sinister Serpent, and he can't.
I'll send a Ronin Totem.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point, actually. It's not water, it's aqua.
Yeah. I'll pitch the Unifrog in hand to special summon the Fishborg in defense.
Yep.
Pass it there. Leave myself at 1 card. Card economy
Yeah.
in shambles.
Standby main.
Yep.
All good.
Yeah.
Activate
Oh,
one
is
for
he
one.
on it himself? Okay. Yes, he is. Does he
Does-
have it? I wonder.
Does he know the combo?
Special summon substitute.
Uh-huh.
What for one? Such a stupid card.
It's ridiculous.
It's so good.
Love that
Okay.
it was at 3.
Normal summon Deep Frog.
Sure.
Activate substitute.
Uh-huh.
Tribute and special summon a frog from my deck. I
Mhm.
special summon Swap Frog.
Okay.
Swap effect.
Declare its effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To send level 2 or lower aqua from my deck.
This is what's
To the graveyard.
supposed to happen.
Okay.
Substitute again.
Yeah.
Do I have to summon it every time and then?
You could just shortcut it. Just mail a bunch and then summon the last one you want.
Well-
to summon.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna do it properly for Connor's sake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold
Just
on.
just so I can be like, no, actually.
yeah. When he knows when he wants to activate Ghost Ogre on the substitute.
Exactly. What I mean, you mean my effect veiler from next week? Treeborn, okay, grand, yeah. If you want to just put them into the graveyard and I have a problem with it, I will. Okay, no, this is why. Every time you summon a swap frog, tell me. Because
Yeah,
that's what
Swap's the
activates
only one
it.
you have to stop on, really.
Yeah,
Unless you're going for the poison kind of draws.
exactly. Okay, what are you sending off swap frog?
I don't have to send anything.
You
but
don't.
It's optional, yeah.
I will. I'm going
Yeah.
to activate Swap Frog
Sure.
and send another run into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like sending the second one for DD Crow insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, declare. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah,
you're
we know
fine.
what you're doing, don't worry.
Very funny that the main set after they brought out Ronin Totem they brought out Effectivator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So substitute can just be like interacted with.
Yeah, and it just was not nearly enough.
Hmm.
I might go
So
to bed.
Adam, do you have the mass driver in hand?
Well, we'll find out when we get to.
Yeah, we'll find out when we get to the end of the line.
Wow, it's heated. What's next? What's the point of splashing? Blood is boiling. Wow, it's thrashing. Boom, plug it down.
Because Ronan Tonin can only banish frogs. It can't just banish.
Yeah. Ah, he's
He's
got it. Yeah,
16 frogs.
he's got the combo. Yeah.
I don't know
You
why.
could-
Like,
you
I
could
don't
have
know why. So can you explain the poison draw frog ruling again?
It
where-
says when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can draw a card. So
Yes.
so that only activates when it's the last thing to happen. But the problem is with Substitute, it's tributed and then another monster is summoned. So the activation window for activating Poison Draw Frog cannot occur
Yeah.
because something else has happened in between
Yeah.
it going to the graveyard and being able to activate its effect.
Yeah, what you have to do if you want to trigger it is special out a swap frog when the poison draw is already
Yeah.
in the field.
Use
'cause
the.
Yeah, because then the last thing that happens is it's sent to the field and then it triggers right there and then. If it can't trigger immediately, it won't trigger at all, pretty much.
Yeah, like if to think about it in a very literal sense is like when it's sent to the graveyard, a monster is summoned, so it can't do what it's trying to do because that space is occupied in time.
Yeah, I get it.
Well,
Okay.
well played. Well, he might not have the combo.
You might not have the combo.
Oh,
sometimes
you
the
say
deck
that.
does
You
that.
say that now.
Adam did
Yeah,
reveal
I break a
something
lot
very
like
important
with
to me.
this.
Yeah.
Adam did reveal something important to me at the before the start of the episode.
His
This is a big
crippling
draw phase.
frog addiction. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Well, normal or red,
Yep.
grab a yellow. The card advantage of this is the whole reason I'm playing it.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
We'll swing into
Oh,
what is
I cannot see
definitely a
anything.
dupe frog.
Maybe a flip.
Oops,
Oh.
I didn't mean to.
Flip summon.
I take 700. Okay.
I cannot. Okay, there we go.
I will
I'll come back.
set 3 and pass.
So how about them Mets, eh?
Go Mets.
Love the Mets, baby.
Holy shit. I never thought among my dearest Yu-Gi-Oh playing friends that I would come across some Mets fans too. Truly,
Among-
the place I want to be. Oh no, I said Fall Guys friends, right?
Oh,
The-
okay,
the
sorry.
Game
sorry.
with the game with the beans, right? Little beans that look funny.
The Bean guys.
Yeah, the little Amoguses.
Oh, okay, this is the worst episode of Ebog.
this is
This is a horror. Like even our bits
Absolutely
are not
terrible.
fucking good.
Yeah. No, what do you said that like we have good bits. How do I kill the large frog?
And he killed 2 frogs.
Well,
I may as
you
well
see
just keep on getting guys.
See, how do I kill frog is funny. It's the funniest thing that's been said so far.
Ah, yeah. Cool. Well, he's
You can't attack anything except that frog.
okay. Well, I am not killing.
Jesus Christ. That is a scary back row,
Yeah,
though,
see,
I
the
will
problem
say.
is now is that like Adam can't win because he can't summon more than twice per turn. Presumably, one of those 4 is a fucking summon limit.
Oh, there's worse.
but
There's
also
worse
not
things
win.
than summon limit in this deck. I'm telling you.
No, can't win because he can't attack over to frog.
I've got a contingency plan. Don't you worry.
I'm worrying.
All right, Connor, what are you thinking of banning this week?
I actually want to see what other nonsense is in Niall's deck because I don't
Yeah.
know what I fall back to if I don't have the fucking OTK or the FTK. Oh,
Yeah, I think my ban actually has to be Substitute because you're not going to ban Substitute.
like I could for the health of the format, but I think it's kind of a thing of like
You could ban
Well-
1 for 1 because that's a very silly card.
true.
But I don't want Niall's deck to continue to live even if he loses this grand finals.
Yeah, I feel like if you were to ban Substitute, then I would have a guilt-free conscience, and then I could just freely ban Summon Limit as well. But you know, we'll see. Ooh,
Oh, let's
I like
go.
this. I like this.
The
Unifrog.
Frog.
And this can attack directly, as you might know.
It can.
And it also destroys a speller trap.
When it does.
Yep.
Battle, I'm going to attack directly.
I'll take the 400.
Holy shit.
And then I will pop
Yeah, pick one.
that one.
This one?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is the worst one.
Ah,
Well,
It doesn't. Well, it's not nothing.
you don't know that.
But,
That stops the mass
mass
driver,
driver,
mass
right?
driver. Yeah.
but on the current board state, it does not do a whole pile.
No, it doesn't.
I think you go.
Alright, this is where Niall just keeps attacking into the Dupe Frog, so he gets down to 1,000
Activate
life
while.
points, and then activates self-destruct button.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I gotta set this.
Ah, yes, this does.
Oops. No, it's not Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I can't do that.
This does,
Uh,
this does deal with the problem of the Dupe block.
Going to activate Book of Moon on itself, so I set Book of Moon. Okay, cool.
And then set a card. Pass.
I wish they invented a card called Book of Book, where you it's a quick play spell that you chain to
A book of spell.
no, you chain to any spell or trap, and it just sets it down without it going to the graveyard, but you still get the effect of the first one. Just completely broken.
There's a card that it's like really shit where you discard a card when you activate a card, and like when a card you change to resolves, you put it back in your hand to use it again. It's
Are you
really
thinking of
bad.
You're
go
going -2.
You go minus
yeah.
2, yeah, to use it again.
Are you thinking of Serial Spell or something like that?
There's
There's
one-
also serial spells.
There's a bunch of ways to recycle spells that just involve you going extremely minus.
There's yeah, it's Magical Reproduction.
How does he have another one?
Let's go.
I'm thinking
You might
Yep.
be surprised to hear that this deck is full of frogs.
chain disappears.
There's a lot of frogs.
Oh?
No,
Okay, no more Unifrogs
no more Unifrogs. Okay.
from your hand or deck.
So you banish the one on field and then hand
The one in deck or in
Yeah,
hand.
I was trying to save that for Substitute, because it literally just instantly wins the matchup, but I couldn't risk him just popping it.
Yeah, maybe I ban Chain Disappearance actually.
I see. The problem is I do not want to play against this fucking FDK again.
Huh? Oh yeah.
I think it's good to have cards that stop other cards.
I think it's cringe to have cards like these, like Summon Limit.
Correct.
Earth Machine cells.
Yeah, summon
Thieving
limit is
over
not
frog
fun.
chads.
Just thinking here. How I have to start this?
Yep.
Is it 2 compulse?
We'll see.
Oh,
Ah.
really?
Even
Blah.
better. There's
That's really
literally no
bad.
reason to summon Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the top. And then
It's 39 on board. What's that? 53.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oops.
2780.
1080.
There we go. Okay, 1,700 life points.
Can he do it?
Secret.
Wonder what the card
Comes
upper
up
tops-
one MSD. I don't know, 1 for 1.
Secret Barrel goes crazy here.
You know, I think Adam should have summoned the
Did we ban
Right.
Secret Barrel?
No, we didn't.
No.
I think the only burn can be banned with Ceasefire, because it's ridiculous.
And Wave Motion Cannon, but that has since been unbanned. And Fairy Box.
Fuck. Sorry.
Thanks for the heads up, man. I'll pass turn.
That was so. That was such a bad misclick. I mean, you probably could have guessed, maybe, but you probably would have attacked first.
I wasn't gonna attack anyway, because like I knew you had
Okay.
Ronin Totem in hand, and I knew I
Yeah,
stacked to
yeah.
dupe, so I was like, I don't care.
Okay, well, we finally got a good card. Moray of Greed.
Yeah, go off.
Let's see.
Put
Oh,
them
well,
on
I'm
the
gonna
field.
put
I'll
them
put them in the
summon
field
trap down.
first. Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
Be-
And
Beetles and
I'm gonna go for
Nah, man, that's a Beezle frog.
That's a Bezel's frog.
Fuck. Okay, well I put one on the top of the deck by accident.
Mill it there.
Just mill it and show us. Yeah, it's up
Ah!
there. It's
Yeah,
him.
cool.
So yeah,
Top
these two
deck
guys.
shuffle.
So
Cool, cool,
top
cool.
deck shuffle.
Shuffle.
Draw 3
Three.
cards.
Very funny.
Hmm.
Not I hate you for banning Crush card last week instead of Substitute.
Okay.
Hmm.
Adam must be in a tough pickle. Drew some good cards, but not sure how to play them. Tricky into 2 back row.
My 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet.
The fiendish chain that everyone has but me. Has that been activated yet?
I think it has.
I don't think it has.
I think it's been.
I think it was
propped by, like,
it
a
was
spell or
shown.
Jesus
It was shown
Christ.
last week against my deck, but it wasn't actually played.
Oh, it was. I think. Yeah.
And then I was like, haha, I have traps done anyway.
Yeah. Something like that.
Gonna do something very funny.
Okay.
I love it.
Fuck.
Tribute summon.
Tribute
Oh, it's the
for-
penis move from last week.
Tribute summon.
Deep Frog
Ah,
gets
wait.
his effect, right? No.
No.
Yeah.
It's the
No.
same
no,
problem.
because it's the same problem. A monster was summoned.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
It gets its effect when it's destroyed by battle. And that's about it.
Well,
I did not think I would get to use this card in this matchup.
no. That's literally just not what I wanted to happen at all.
Well, at least you don't have to.
That was actually the worst. Okay, well.
Well, I can't kill this fucking thing.
Probably that one either.
Man, you have like 8 fucking
This is so funny.
copies of what's his name in there? Substitute.
Yeah. Because you need either a 1-for-1, which you can play at 3, or Substitute, which you can play at 3. I love that Adam functionally has fucking Mystic Mind set up here.
Pretty much. Stacked back row.
This is where Adam
man.
activates.
See, now I am in the position where I actually don't want to set or play any more monsters just in case. Because then I wouldn't have space. Oh, no, I would have space. Yeah. Never mind. Because So you can just tribute my other monsters if I
Well,
got
Niles
Substitute.
does deck out first here,
He does.
is the other thing to think about.
Okay, then.
Coaching.
This is hilarious. 5 back row, like almost a full field
I'm
from
gonna.
Lyle.
Oh,
I want to make space.
does he have limiter removal or something? Oh, that gets flip summoned? Oh, it's normal or special, so flip doesn't count towards
No,
that.
I'm not. I'm just trying to clear
Yeah,
my
just-
back row, man.
I know.
That's so funny.
The other thing is if Adam gets Rolling Toad and Engrave, like he does just have a number of other turns of just, I just get a 2k defender out on my field.
Yeah.
Not even the 1900 normal deck could beat this.
Do we actually have to fucking upload this week?
Yes. I'll fast forward through this entire episode. It'll be 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, I thought a bit so long to do nothing. But
This
yeah.
is just Mystic Mine. Somehow.
Yeah. No, this is Mystic Mine.
Just waiting until
pass.
Nile draws the out somehow.
Digging by Seamus Heaney. Between my finger and my thumb, the squat pen rests, snug as a gun. Under my window, a clean rasping sound. When the spade sinks into gravelly ground, my father digging. I look down. Till his straining rump, among the flower beds,
You're making Adam's turn take longer. You're probably distracting him.
bends low, come up 20 years away,
I'm gonna kill him.
stooping in rhythm through potato drills, where he was digging.
Poor Spoot nestled on the lug. The shaft against the inside knee was levered firmly. He rooted out tall tops, buried the bright edge deep, to scatter new potatoes that we picked, loving their cool hardness in our
Oh
hands.
no, I messed up.
You special
Shit.
swap.
Oh fuck. I can't redo, I assume. No.
Nah, you special swap, man.
Yeah, I know.
Are you activating
Well,
the effect?
I'm going to activate the effect.
Okay.
By God, the old man could handle a spade.
I messed up real bad there.
Just like his old man.
Keep going, Connor.
My grandfather cut more turf in a
Actually, no, I
day
didn't.
than any other man on Toner's Bog. Once I carried him milk in a bottle, corked sloppily with paper. He straightened up to drink it, then fell to right away, nicking and slicing neatly, heaving sods over his shoulder, going down and down. For the good turf.
Back to hand, yeah?
Digging.
And here I will summon limit.
Okay.
The cold smell of potato mold, the squelch and slap of soggy peat, the curt cuts of an edge through living roots awaken in my head. But I've no spade to follow men like them. Between my finger, and my thumb, the squat
The
pen
squat
rests.
pen rests. I'll dig with it. Oh, you're still playing.
Can we
Yeah,
dig
yeah.
a fucking end to this game?
So Adam can no longer summon this turn.
Yeah.
Um,
What was the first summon?
swap. It was
Swap.
swap and then
Oh yeah, you're
bounce
right.
and then
Yeah.
sub.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case, like, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't even flip.
that's game.
Huh?
Oh yeah, 1900
19
against a
into
100.
100.
Holy shit. Yeah. Well, that sucks. The point I messed up in was
In trying
was
to
it?
play.
I would have beaten this.
But
Alright,
like, the only reason
get
my deck
last
worked
one to
is
get-
because of frogs.
No!
So
my
Yeah.
deck, by the way, I only have one substitute. So as soon as that was gone, like, if I
Oh.
didn't have the combo,
I'm
that
so
was
mad.
it.
I'm so mad. I can't believe you did that to me.
You should have said nothing.
I mean, you would have seen it now anyway.
Yeah, known power leveler and power scaler Mark told me that I would actually beat your deck, Niall. So you're lucky you dodged me in bracket. Come at me.
Okay.
Come
okay.
at me.
Known power scaler Chris in the community.
Okay, so Pierce, what's the ban?
Substitute.
Okay, that's a justifiable ban.
Actually, I
Connor,
think that's
what's
very
that?
unfair.
Okay, fair.
Hurting me and Connor.
I love that you're playing Geysers because it is still legal. Let me see. Yeah, fucking double summon limit.
Summon limit, yeah. Summon limit's a silly
My
card.
God.
I literally was only playing it because I knew everyone was playing FTKs. I don't like the card, but it was.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's it from me this week, everybody.
And that's it. Ebog Prog is cancelled.
It's over.
No more.